What's up, everyone? Nethervoid back with more Satisfactory for you. Season 2, Episode 36. And I've updated the to-do list. Actually, last episode, what we did is we put in the quartz works, which is way over there. You can't even see it from here. And now we've got silica and quartz crystal on the network, so we can pull those in. Mostly, we're going to be using those for computers, so we needed to get those on the system. We actually had a reason to put those on the network because now we have a product that's going to need them. So we also put some quartz collection in way over there. That's pretty much what we did last episode. Fixed some train stuff, and we're back over here at the refinery because we got some more fixes to do. But this time, I think we're going to be done with the fixes. I think the system's going to be great. You can see I colored the pipes off camera quite a bit here. It looks a lot cooler, I think, and the yellow is, you know, kind of not great looking, or the orange. A couple things some people mentioned were that some of the refineries could not output because the mergers were not actually connected to the belt, and that is so true. They were actually connected to the ground, which means they were a separate system. So I reset a couple of these actually off camera, but since people mentioned them, I figured I'd talk about it. I reset this guy, and I reset the two guys down here, which I know someone had mentioned. So they're good to go now. So I'm getting my full amount of plastic, and all I did was I just checked every one of them. If anybody was backed up, I fixed it. If anybody was backed up in plastic, at least. So you can see everybody's backed up with heavy oil residual, or residue. That's going to be a problem, and we're going to fix that too coming up. I did the same thing with rubber. There were a couple guys where the rubber was stopped up for the same exact reason, where the mergers were not connected to the pipe. They were connected to the floor. Here's another one right here, actually, so that's perfect. We'll get one of them on camera. So yeah, this guy's completely stopped up. Let's get this guy out of there, and redo this dude. So you see, you got to target the belt. Make sure it moves around. If it does snap, then you're not targeting the belt. And maybe that's why they left it that way. So you would know if you're targeting the belt or not. So this is going to empty this guy out. There we go, as if we needed more rubber, but that's fine. I also fixed a couple of rubber dudes down here too, but we'll go check them again just to be sure. Because I am re-recording this, because I figured out actually a better way to fix the residual, heavy oil residue than what I was doing. It's really obvious, and it's super easy. I don't know why I didn't think of it before. Let's check these two guys. They were a problem before. They are no longer problems. So good. These guys are all fixed up now. Did I see some yellow pipe? We don't like yellow pipe around here. I've also started using the swatches that'll keep, right? It's because I want to be able to keep all these colors and stuff. And I haven't really had a need to do that before. Or, yeah, no use for that. But now that I'm using it on different builds, it makes more sense to not use the custom swatch, because then I have to switch it back and forth. It's kind of a pain. Alright, so we've done that. We've unstoppered all the actual outflow of product over here. Well, the solid product. Now the problem I'm having is this system is sloshing back and forth. And really, I think because rubber is producing twice as much heavy oil residue as plastic is, it's just pushing, it's basically forcefully consuming the whole system. I don't even know how, because it's only doing 200 per minute, and this pipe is 300 per minute, so you'd think there'd be space for plastic all the time, but there's not. What seems to happen is it fills up these reservoirs, and then the reservoirs put pressure on this side of the system to fill up. And so what happens is, and you can see I tried to solve it just by cutting the flow, is the flow flows along, and it's happening here. Well, this looks like it's just flowing along the pipe and going into the system. And that's probable, right? But it's also backflowing into this buffer and this buffer, and it's like stopping plastic from producing. And that's why you're getting all that backed up heavy oil residue in the plastic area. So what I've got to do is separate these two systems. And the way I'm going to do that is first by moving these guys back, because I need to actually make a new oil area, a new area for these buffers. And then I have to create a pipe in between the outflow of product, well, which becomes product for us, into the refinery. and the two systems themselves. So let's do that real quick. And I want to have space to draw 4 lines off this guy. I'm only using 1 right now, so I got to make sure that I have enough space to do that. I can't just cut it off completely. This is going to cut out all of our reserve, but that's okay. We don't really need the reserve. We could actually run this whole thing just off the pipes coming in themselves. We don't need the buffers. I just like the buffers because it gives me that peace of mind. Let's open this guy back up because we are going to need him, and now he's going in a kind of a funky way, so we'll take that out as well. This guy's already got his little extension here, which is kind of cool. Might be a good idea to actually extend this out on both sides. That could be kind of cool. So I don't remember how I did that. Let's just put these guys in because I'm thinking we use this, right? Yeah. And then I don't think this will stretch all the way across. We can try. Nope. So let's go to the halfway point. I'm going to be getting rid of this. It's just to try to give this guy someone to line up to. So we'll get a junction and hook this guy in. Actually, we could use floor holes at this point. Floor holes are probably a better idea. Let's do that. I'm not really sure why I... Oh, because I had the buffers in before I put this guy in, probably. So let's rip this up to... floor holes won't really work right here. There's not enough space. I should have done this a little bit lower. Let's try it, but I don't know if it's going to work. Let's just rip this guy out so I can actually see what I'm doing. And then put the floor hole in. That's actually 8. And then see if this guy will connect. I don't think he will, but let's try it. He will. It's a little bit funky. It's fine. I'll deal with it. So let's get another guy in like that over here. Let's do it the same everywhere, right? If we're going to rebuild this, might as well take the time to do it correctly. Now, we're going to kind of run out. No, we won't run out of turbo fuel. We have tons, so it should be okay. Oh, I need to hook this guy up. I didn't do that yet. Let's hook this guy to here. So what we're going to do is give these guys both their own buffers. And then we're going to restrict their access to the main pipe that's supplying the turbo fuel build. So let's do that. And I want these guys to be in line. So what we're going to do is put these guys like this to save a little bit of space. And honestly, that will work. Let's do it maybe like that. Because we're going to run out of space very, very quickly over here. There's not a lot of room for this kind of stuff. That's too close. Let's try that. Is that not enough room? No, that's not enough room. So we can't do it like that. Well, one way we could do it, let's rip all this up too, because we're probably going to be getting in here. Let's remove that. What we can do is maybe put them in a line. Maybe do this like we were going to do, and that's totally fine. And then some extra space by running it around back. Right? And then we have a little bit of space in the front to create... We've got to create 2 pipes up here. That's why I'm a little concerned with the spacing. I don't know if... Yeah, this isn't going to fit. This is literally just not going to fit. Because I can't fit into the guy here, correct? I mean, not really. It overlaps. Maybe that's okay. Let's try to rebuild this really, really fast. Maybe I should start in the middle. Yeah, let's start in the middle. What do we got? That's 3, 3. Okay. So we're going to want to start here. And wherever it lands, just where it lands. As long as it lets me build pipe, I don't really care. Let's get that 4th guy in there. No, really, let's get him in there. Seriously. There we go. Did he move? No, he's good. All right, let's hook up the pipes now so this stuff can start flowing. We will use... we want junctions here. So let's actually get this guy out here if we can. We want space. I don't know if it'll do that. Let's check first. No. Well, auto won't do it. Noodle will. It is what it is, peeps. You got to use what you can. Where did I put this guy? One click back from there. Okay. Like that. Okay, so we've got these guys hooked in that way. We're going to want indicator pipe here. We need to know where the flows are going. Well, not really, actually. Because we know these guys are going to flow correctly. Because what we should actually do... Oh, no, we can do... Okay, never mind, never mind. We can do it with junctions. We can cut these guys off with junctions. Why didn't I do it like this? Because that'd be too smart. I'm so used to just clicking them in on a pipe now. I forget that we can just do it like that. Alright, let's get these guys hooked in. Let's let the spice flow again, because this is going to be an issue. It's going to stop our systems up. Now these guys have their own buffers. Now this guy over here, rubber, is obviously going to have more buffer than the plastic guy. It is what it is. That's fine. Oh, he's not connected right there. There we go. So we should get... There we go. Okay, they're connected. It's working. This guy's not getting anything because the first guy needs more. Flow rate is good. Right? There we go. Okay, same thing should be happening over here, although at a slightly lesser amount. Actually, it's more because these guys are all backed up. So they're like, oh, sweet. Now I can actually do something. All right, so we've got two separate systems now for buffers. We split that. Now what we're going to do, and this is the part that I think will be fine because we're going to run all of this into a single pipe. So we actually don't need 4 pipes off this. We can just run one single pipe all the way up and down here. Well, we might want to leave space for more pipe, right? But we've got to... Man, this is going to be interesting. So if this is using 300, it could eventually do 600, right? Which would be these two guys. And then these two guys would be another 600. So we really need 2 pipes full. There would be Mark II pipes, right? Mark II, it's actually going to be Mark II. So how are we going to do that? We need 2 pipes full of this stuff. That is going to be interesting. Because we have to balance it. But I think for now, maybe that's a problem for later. That sounds like a problem for later. So here's what we do. We put a junction right here. Right? And then we put junctions here. Right? We're going to have junctions along these guys, obviously, I guess. And then we hook them in. Oop, nope. They like to do that a lot. Watch out. And I want a flow indicator on this one. And we'll do one here too. This is going to flow into our actual supply pipe. We're going to basically keep these systems separated, and I'll show you how we're going to do that. Because it's really hard to separate systems when they connect via pipes, because pipes can flow in both directions. And so that's where the slosh was happening, where the rubber system can out pressure the plastic system, and then it just never gets anything done. So what we're going to do here, though, is we're going to put in valves. Valves stops the backflow, and I think pumps do it as well, but we don't need pumps here. But valves stop the backflow of liquids, and you can regulate how much liquid per minute can go through that pipe. And so this way I can say, look, and I didn't actually do it the way I want to. I did it a different way before when I figured this out. You got to click it, and then you can rotate it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have that pipe sticking straight up. We're going to do the same with this pipe. Or, I mean, this valve. Now we have to rip the whole thing out, damn it. Let's get that valve on there. Rotate it up. Great. Now we're going to say, look, you only get to add 200 per minute to the mix. That is your max. Because that's what you're contributing. Or, I mean, that's what you're producing, right? And you get to do 100. That's all you get to do. Because, again, that's what you're contributing. And now everybody has to contribute to 300 per minute. So now we just run this down into this guy. Right? We're going to have to draw something over here, probably. Let's grab this dude and do him. Like this. Could do a junction here, probably. But we're going to have to draw it past it. Because it'll just be easier. Alright, so let's line this guy up, because not giving me a line here. There we go. Alright, then we'll put a junction in. And that guy will feed our main thing. Oh no, it's got to be past that. Okay, well that's fine. Let's draw another one. Right here. And like this. And then horizontal vertical would be good for this. And we'll do we don't really need a flow indicator here, but let's put one anyway just because... Oh, it's already a flow indicator? Yeah. We just didn't get a flow indicator. That's okay. Because I want to cover all this other stuff up. And we probably should have put a floor hole here. Duh! I've gotten so used to just doing, like, radical things on the fly that... Oh, wait, it won't work. That's way too close. Like, that floor hole... Yeah. Actually, we can do the floor hole to this. That would work. Okay. Let's do that. Let's put the floor hole... right... I want to say it goes right there. And then... let's just connect this dude. Again, it looks a little funky, but we don't care because it's hidden. And then let's connect this guy so everybody can do their jobs. And now when you look at it, you can check this pipe right here. And it's going to start going down because it's getting pulled out, right? It's only going to contribute 100. Now, the pipe fluctuates a lot because it's moving back and forth. What you got to look at is the actual valve. Okay? If you can target it anyway. We're going to get up to 100, and it's going to stop. Right? It's going to fluctuate. The system's got to fluctuate and regulate itself. The same thing's going to happen on this side. It's already at 200 because the pressure is a lot higher over in the rubber area. There's more volume of liquid. Therefore, there's more pressure from that side of the system. Right? So it's already capped at 200. That way, this guy can keep flowing. See, he's going to get up to 100 and stop. And this, of course, is going to get to 300. Now, this guy's sloshing back and forth a little bit, again, while the system regulates. But these guys are going to get everything they need. They were already getting everything they need. But now plastic can do its job. It can stay uncapped, right? It's not fighting to get space. This is the guy used for these. There we go. So let's color all this stuff now that we've got it working. I'm going to use a different color for the valves. And I think I picked yellow before, but I'm not sure I really like yellow. It's kind of a funky color. Let's get the rest of this stuff too. It's looking sweet now. It's permanent. There we go. Nice. Kind of glad I re-recorded this episode because I did so much other kind of junk that just did not work that it was painful to me anyway. Why don't we make this the color of the system, at least? That looks kind of cool. So again, we're getting up to 100 and then it'll stop. But this guy can't put too much pressure on the system. He can only do 200 item or cubic meters per minute, and the pressure that's associated with that. Cool. So that's a fix to that. Now we got one more fix to do, and that's because, first of all, like I mentioned in the video where I actually recorded it, we're only doing 240 turbo fuel right now. But our packaging system is built as if we're doing 300, right? We don't need this much packaging. It's never going to be used, well, at least until we expand. It's only going to use, I don't know what that is, 5/6 of it or something like that, right? So we should never expect these to be full. Secondarily, we don't need this many packagers, right? We don't need this many containers being made. We need 120 plastic to come over here, right? Not 100. We only have 100 going there right now, so it's already kind of making it so we won't get a full set of canisters. The problem for me is I thought it was gonna be 150, and that's pretty easy to do. I just add one more splitter in right here, split this 100, and send it over. 150 right there. But that is not the case here. And we don't have a way to limit this thing. We don't have valves for belts. That would be really nice, but we don't have that. At least not that I'm aware of. The more complicated splitter, you might be able to set product limits. That would be kind of neat. Well, what we could do, send it 150, but limit the packagers so it won't take the 150. That's what we're going to do. Okay, I got it. That's what we're doing. And I can't see what I'm doing over here. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is give myself a little bit more space. And now that looks funky, but I really don't want to cut that out. I guess what we could do is just take it out and connect it to that guy. Yeah, let's just take this whole pipe out and then just connect it straight over. Can't do it. Well, let's move him to here then. There we go. Nope. Come on. These guys are very, very picky. There we go. Okay. Got some more space to work with. What I'm going to do here is let's split this up. It's going to be a really simple build. We'll leave all the other... Nope. Oh, well, it's too late. We'll leave all the other stuff. But let's take all this stuff out because I don't even know where this is going to end up now. Cool. Alright, we'll leave the line. The line is fine. Repaint that guy. Okay. So, okay, let's get a splitter in here real quick. And then we'll put another splitter in, and actually I kind of wanted to split it back here, so let's move this guy. Because I want to go up that hill, right? So I need a little bit of room. Not a lot, just a little bit. Alright, first we're going to split it once. Then we're going to split it again. Like that. And then we're going to merge this over here with this guy. Light. So... Alright, so let's get the belts back in for these guys. Oh, there's one more thing we have to do. I already fixed it, but I wanted to talk about it on camera here. Alright, let's get this guy in. And then this guy goes to there, and he goes to there. And that solves our support issue and our other issue with where we're going to put the splitter and all that. Let's put a smart splitter right here. This is where we're going to do our sinking. So let's get this guy up here. Up to like this. No. That'll be fine. We're not going to screw around with it any more than that. And then we're going to send him here. And this guy's going to go to the sink. Right? Bam. So, center, sink, right, any. Perfect. So what this does... And now I can't get out of here. Oh, no, it's not doing anything yet. Hold on. So we're getting 150 on this belt, because we double split it, right? We're getting 100, 100. Then we split it again, so 50 and 50. That makes 150 for this belt. So we're sending 50 this direction. And then, if this ever fills up, it's going to overflow whatever else. If this fills up, everything will move down the main line. So we're prioritizing the packaging, which I think is a good idea. We have to keep that turbo fuel flowing is really why we're doing that. So now let's get over here, and I'll show you what I did over here to kind of combat the issue where, can't use that. Where's the door? I'm on a belt. Damn it, I'm stuck. There we go. So I added some Tier 4 belt in here to combat doing more than 270. I don't need it anymore now, so it's not really, doesn't really matter. But I did have a stoppage right here with packages, with the empty packages. And so I fixed that with that belt. But now, not really necessary, but still cool. Anyway, so I think that pretty much is all the refinery fixes. If you see any more things I need to fix, please let me know. Or things that won't work that I've tried to do. It really does help, and I'll just go back and fix it. I'll try to just do it on camera. So now we're getting about 300 per minute there. This guy should be regulating it at, well, he's not. It doesn't really matter. We're getting 300. I don't really care. 200 on this side. It's perfect. This guy should be pretty much regulated. And really what it is this guy should be... Oh, I forgot to do this paint. Oh, yeah. Let's get that really quickly. I want to make this place look nice. I've been trying to make this place look nice off camera. This guy needs to be flowing, right? And he is. It should be about 100. And then another thing is these guys should be running all the time. There should never be any backup over here of residual or plastic, right? So I don't see any backup. Where you'd see it is way back here, right? Nope, don't see any. So we're good. Plastic is now flowing freely. Now the last thing I'm going to do with the refinery is just change the numbering. We are not doing 100 or 200 anymore. This is literally 50. When we're packaging and everything, we're getting 50 per minute. So the solution for this is going to be, I'm going to try to get steel empty containers, basically. And that will alleviate us from needing to make them over here with plastic. That's going to free up our plastic production. So that's going to do it for this. Let's go over to base and do a few MAM things that I've been wanting to do. And while we're doing that, we can check the refinery fixes off. Again, unless you guys see anything you think I need to fix that I did not see. Here we are at the MAM and at our makeshift base over here, which again is going to be makeshift until we build. I want to say the bigger base is going to be over here. That's really why I want to build it. But we've got so much work to do before that it's not happening just yet. So I threw my last hard drive in because there are a couple of alternate recipes I want to get. Oh, yes. This is the one I wanted, one of them at least. Insulated crystal oscillator, because it uses AI limiters instead of something actually a little more simple to get, I think. What is it? It's quartz crystal. It's not plastic. We have it running right over here, and not that it really matters. So let's just go look at the other build real fast. Cable and reinforced iron plate. That's a lot easier to get. I already have all that stuff. But it takes like twice as many of those manufacturers to get your count of these guys up, right? This only does 1 per minute. The other one only does 1 per minute. This does 1.875 per minute. That's almost twice as much. It's just better, I think. So we're going to grab this guy. And now I'm out of hard drives. I really need some more hard drives right now because I want to get the new packaging one, right? And I can't do it. So the next thing we're going to do, though, is we're going to try to get this fabric thing done, which I never have unlocked because why would I do it? I don't need fabric. There's no use for it. Like, there's parachute and stuff like that. Like, I don't care about that. Then I was like, how am I going to get biomass? And the way you do it, apparently, the easy way, is just to grab some of this guy, and you can literally just turn this guy into 100 biomass, which is kind of a lot. I didn't know you could get so much from it. So we can't do it now because we have no space. So why don't we sink, I don't know, some of this concrete or something. There we go. And I'm sure everybody's like, thank God you sank it instead of deleted it. People get kind of crazy if you don't sink it. All right, we just need 1 stack of that. There we go. We already have the mycelium, I think. Is it over here? Yes, it is. Okay, great. So glad we have that stuff. I kept it because I knew we would need it. Oh. Mycelia. Oh, we don't have any space. That's why. Okay. Oh, we have way too many industrial beams. Well, not way too many, but we have a lot. Let's put it over here, I guess. We'll put this stack. Those guys are pretty valuable, so I don't like to throw them away or whatever if I can help it. All right, let's try that one more time. Boom, boom. Here we go. Great. So now I can do fabric, which is residual plastic. Now, I'm thinking the road forward for my products of plastic and rubber is really the residual plastic, I think is what it's called. But I already built my system, and I'm just going to keep it that way. Oh, 1 hand slot. 50 fabric, no problems there. And parachute, I mean, I guess we can unlock that. Gas toxic cellular obelisk. We don't have enough mycelium, but we could do that. That'd be kind of cool. 10 stators. That's kind of easy to do. Why don't we do some fabric? I'm going to go look at, what do we have to do fabric? It's probably mycelium, huh? We just don't have that much of that stuff, because I've never really tried to get that stuff. Biomass, well, we know how to make that. Let's just get, I don't know, 2 stacks real quick. Well, 1 full stack, and then let's try to do, how many we need? 50? We need 50 fabric? To get the hand slot? Yes. Because that would be sweet. I can put that chainsaw in my hand, and I don't have to carry it around in my inventory. Where is the fabric? There it is. I can only make 40. Damn it! Because I think it's... No. Is it because I want to run out of biomass? I also can't put it anywhere. I mean, I'm going to run out of... Yeah, biomass. Let's put something else down. I mean, I guess we could do, again, one of those. We're not using them right now anyway. Okay. Let's do some more biomass, I guess. We'll do 2 stacks of it. There we go. Fabric. There we go. Now we can make 80. I'm going to make this really fast. It won't do it. Because I don't have enough space again. Damn it. Man, I need more inventory slots, and it feels like it's not super easy to get them. I haven't just not found that many of them. I'll be right back when this is all done. So with only 2 work required, that was actually pretty fast. We made it a little bit extra, but that's okay. We're going to need it anyway. So let's get this unlocked. That's pretty cool. I mean, that way now we have another inventory slot. So I was just griping about inventory. Now we have another slot. That's pretty cool. What else can we get from here? Well, I don't have the residual plastic. So that would help me make more plastic, because then I could just make it, or more fabric, because I could just make it from plastic. I don't have 100 mycelium for that, and I could get the 10 stators real fast. Medical properties, probably bandages. All right, well, let me go get 10. Let's just make them. Just make 10 stators. Like, we're literally just right here, and it's not that hard to make. All right, we're almost there, and bam. Okay, sweet. Let's get this research, and then I wonder what this unlocks. I'm guessing bandages. Cool. Oh, okay. You can make these now, the inhalers, out of mycelium. Ooh, what's this one? Oh, okay. You still need stuff from the world, which is pretty limited, but that's okay. New ways to make these medicinal. Well, I have to unlock them, and now I need more mycelium. So cool, we got that unlocked. We needed fabric, right? We need 50 fabric for the milestone. Can I still make 50 fabric? Yeah, no, I need more mycelium. I'm gonna go get some. I'll be right back. I really want to get this milestone done. And I'm actually gonna get, hopefully, a little extra, because I want to make the gas mask, since we're unlocking it, right? So I'll be right back. Hold on. Alright, not only did I go out and get a bunch of mycelium, which I didn't even know where to get that, because I've never actually gone out to get it on purpose, and so I looked up online, and it said mostly caves is a great bet. And I do know, right over here, there's actually a massive cave system. It actually runs all through the underneath here, so there's a bunch of mycelium just sitting on the ground. So I took the chainsaw in there to make the work pretty quick, got 2 stacks of that. I also made up a bunch of fabric, and I also made a bunch of smokeless powder in a refinery. I just slapped it on and hooked it up to the residual, or the heavy oil residue, offshoot a little bit from rubber, and just used that. Threw some black powder in there. Got us almost 2 stacks of this guy. So we're going to get the rifle. I figured, we're doing unlocks anyway. So let's do that. First, we'll do this. Unlocks the gas mask so we can clear up Tier 5. Tier 5 is now done. And I want to look at just what we kind of want to... Well, we're just going to go for pipeline. We don't really need trains, so we're going after pipeline next. So let's just do that so I can start shoving the things we do have in there. And actually, we probably could get 50 of those heavy frames without even building anything, honestly. So that's that. Let's actually build a gas mask. I think I can build one because I do have... yeah, there we go. Because I've got the required fabric already made, and plastic and rubber, no big deal. Let's make that guy. That's going to help me go into those areas where it's poisoned. Let's make some filters. I'm just going to make like 10 filters probably for now. Because I don't know if I'm going to use up all my fabric. I don't know if it's used for something else or what, and stuff's kind of a pain. So let's put our fabric in there. Let's put this stuff in there. Cool, gas mask. So that goes on her face, which I think I have that slot available. Yeah, okay, cool. Now I just... Now is it going to... It only consumes them when I need to consume them? Let me run around a little bit. Yeah, it's only consuming it, I think, when I run into the poisoned areas. 10 canisters should be good. Again, it's another thing I have to hold on to, which kind of stinks. Right? Can I just drop it in here or something? No. I have to hold on to it in my inventory, but that's okay. Alright, so that's done. Got the gas mask. Really cool. I also got some inventory slots. It gave me 3 more, so that's good, because it took one as well, so... You know, here or there, right? Oh, let's get the rifle. That's what we're going to do. So if we go to sulfur, we have everything we need for the rifle. Oh, I don't have the motors now. Let's just go get some of those real quick. Hold on a second. All right, just getting back from the assembly plant with the motors. And I got some extra ones because I just assumed that once we unlock it, we're going to need motors to build it. So Boom, there we go. I also made up a lot of that extra smokeless powder, because again, I figure that we're going to need that for rifle ammo, probably. Okay, so where are you? Rifle. Rifle. What do we need? Screws. Okay, we can make those, no big deal. Oh, yeah, 2 motors, not a big deal, I guess. Let's make the screw. How many screws? 200 screws? Is that correct? That's a lot of screws. I'm not sure any rifles that have screws in it, but okay. 250 screws. Let's make those real fast. I've made screws, and so I hate screws. That's why I never have any on me. I'm so glad we don't need those in our system, that we have a screwless system. Alright, there we go. We have a few extra. I'll just destroy it. Well, I'll probably sink them, I guess. Let's make this guy. He takes a while. That's totally fine. It's going to be awesome to finally have another combat upgrade. Been waiting for another combat upgrade. The rebar gun's decent, but like this should really be really awesome. It swapped out the cup. No, let's swap out the rebar gun. Nice! Looking good, baby. Okay, you put the ammo in there, right? Where's the ammo again? Rifle ammo. Oh, I can make a ton with this. Okay. Okay, we're going to put copper in there. It makes 15? Alright, let's get like, I don't know, 100? It's going to be fast. Jesus, that's awesome. What's the stack? Oh, stack's higher than 100? Let's see how high this stack goes. I want to make a full stack. Wow, this stacks to 500? Okay, we're running out a little bit of smoke. Well, we got a lot of smokeless powder, actually. It's totally fine. I believe it stops at 500. We'll see. Yeah, 500. Okay, let's just put the other 10, I don't know, in here or whatever. Great. So we've got rifle now. Oh, you got to reload it? Okay, that makes sense. Nice. It actually has full auto on it. And every time you fire, it shoots a bullet, obviously. I'm just wondering how much damage it does. I've never purposely wanted to find a baddie. Well, also, I don't think I have a place where I can climb up right here. I noticed that. I also don't have one over there. So maybe I'll just put a ladder in right here real fast. Alright, here we are. Who's our first victim? Well, this isn't I don't even want to shoot this guy. It's just too easy. He's not dead? Well, we know it's less powerful than the rebar gun. Oh, I should be using the jetpack out here. There we go. Got all this equipment now, baby. Feel like special forces. Ugh! Yeah, I could shoot that guy, but he won't go down. Okay, here we go. Nice! As an American, I fully approve. Oh, we don't want those guys. Those are poison guys. Well, I got the gas mask. Can I kill these guys? Oh, it only holds 25 rounds? I don't think I can kill those guys with this. That's really cool. No, I'm not harvesting them. Not yet. When 1.0 comes out, I'll do it. Okay, here we go. Ah, they scatter. Let's hunt some big game. Oh, you're dead. I'm a little bit cheating. I gotta harvest. Here we go. This is definitely cheating now. That's awesome. Where are you, dude?
Your contract tells you to harvest this artifact.
Oh, man, his friend comes to help him and dies for it. Oh, damn, there's a bunch of them. Okay. Come on. Uh-oh. Catch me reloading. Too bad I have a jetpack. It's not very fair, huh? Well, we better pick these up, because now I want to make that alien protein. Now I actually have a reason for it. So let's get these guys. I heard they're going to make a way for you to get alien protein by harvesting it. That'd be kind of neat. Like hooking up a machine or something. Either that, or I heard wrong, and they're actually definitely not doing that. So, the ammo doesn't go very far. I mean, it's not bad or anything. It's kills stuff really quickly. Let's just pick this guy up to shut him up. Not enough space? Why? Oh, I also got a whole bunch of extra stuff in here. I'm trying to harvest you. Shh. Quiet. We can throw that away. It's only 5 of them. Let's just get this guy. I wonder if
most valuable artifact.
like once 1.0 comes out, if you have a bunch of those in your inventory, or if already picked a bunch of them up, I wonder if you can just plop them into whatever and get the story, or if you have to recollect them all or something. That's gonna be interesting. I'm guessing you're gonna have to like recollect them all and stuff. Get out of here. Now I can just make these guys move by popping them. Oh man, I love the rifle. That's a lot of fun. That's probably the most fun I've had in combat in this game. Can you shoot the other players? You could have like a PvP map where all you have bases and stuff, and you got to go in there and try to kill them and everything. That'd be kind of cool. Or would it? I don't know. Could be fun. Could be fun. Turbo rifle ammo. Oh, so here's a use for a packaged fuel, baby. Yeah. I'm not sure what it does. I wish it would tell us that. That'd be kind of neat. But it doesn't. We also don't have the aluminum casings or whatever those things are, so we don't have to wait for that. I'll get this unlock eventually, but there's really no point in getting it now. I'm probably going to have to end up setting up some kind of a smokeless... Well, what I'll probably do is take a box up to where I just slapped that smokeless powder build in at the refinery and just put black powder in there. Like, I don't know, 5 stacks and just let it rip. That'll be kind of cool. I like that the refinery just has like a bunch of little builds and stuff like that, and it's not like a very stuffy building with an exact set of builds. It's just like got some builds slapped in here and there. It's kind of neat. Can I get this now, actually? I think I can, and we have the circuit boards, I believe. I think. We do. So let's get that really quickly, and that'll give us, is it 6 more inventory slots? Which would be really cool. Is it 6 more? Yes, baby. Let's do it. No, really do it. And we're going to see it pop up right here. Yes! Oh, it's awesome. The inventory management in this game is pretty good. Even if we complain about it, it's still really good, in my opinion. How are we on computers and stuff, though? I want to make sure... Okay, we're good. Actually, yeah, let's get Pipeline Engineering Mark II done. We have the extra heavy frames. So why don't we just get that? Since we're just doing a whole... Oh, we can't. We got to go get some more stuff. Let's fill it up with things that we already have, and then I'll go get those copper sheets. I think I have extra plastic here and rubber. Nope. Got to get all of it. I did get all of it. Okay. Let's preload this guy with all the things. And then I just need to run over and get a bunch more copper sheet. Hold on a second. Let me do that. Alright, just back from, not really a resupply, but getting all the stuff needed for this milestone. We might just kill all of Tier 6 today. I don't know. Maybe. Like, why don't we just kill the whole thing then?
Milestone.
And then we can just work on the Phase 3 of the space elevator. Well, let's get this next. That's obviously what we're going to be doing. I mean, I can do the heavy modular frames right now. Probably shouldn't do this, but I can build more. It's not that big of a deal. Let's get that requisite, and then 50 computers. No problem for us. Steel beam, definitely can do that. And then on pipe, I'm going to be a little short just because I never have 600 on me. And I can't put it right in anyway, so... Anyway, I think that's going to do it for this episode. It's a little bit shorter possibly here, because we're kind of just done screwing around. And I still have to build the manufacturing facility. It's probably not going to be great looking right away, just because, like the assembly plant, I just don't have time to build a really nice big building. I've got so many other things going on, and I'm just barely keeping up with recording. So anyway, if you did like this, please hit the like button. If you are new here, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next one. Stay frosty.